Welcome to ZapCast, a brand new season, and happy summer to all of you out there who are listening to us. I am your host Sparky. We got our second in command Spur, and we got our. Did you dare? Interrupt me?
It's me, Crimson.
You thought I was interrupting your show, but it was I, Crimson.
Shut the fuck.
It was me all along.
It was me, Austin. It was
son
me
of a bitch.
all along. Fuck,
Son of a bitch.
we're already up to a great start.
We are.
You know what?
So a lot has happened since we've been on hiatus. I think we should get the first thing out of the way is E3 just happened.
Oh yeah.
To you guys who don't know what E3 is, it's basically a gaming
How do you
conference.
not?
Hey, my girlfriend did not know what E3 was, so I mean.
Oh, okay, shit.
My grandmother doesn't know what E3 is either.
Yeah. So
She's
E3
a
is-
grandma.
Access.
So basically, E3 is yearly
Pretty
gaming
cool.
expo. Fuck. Yearly gaming expo. Yes, it is pretty cool. You got different companies presenting new games or new info on games that are about to be coming out or so. Do you guys have any like personal highlights from E3? Like anything you guys thought was cool?
Mine are definitely the Luigi's Mansion 3 trailer and the Breath of the Wild sequel. I think those are the two highlights for personally.
Usper?
Go.
Oh, Banjo Kazooie.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And of course, there was the Animal Crossing. It looks. Can't fucking wait for that.
I think my personal highlight was the Pokemon Sword and Shield. I'm kidding.
Are you kidding? That looks like a mess.
It's I will be supporting the game until they can fix the T-post clipping in and out of existence Dynamax Steelix, but that's not what
I heard there was like 4 models for each fucking Pokemon.
Yeah. There are a total of 400 Pokemon in the game. That's not including that's including the limited number of Pokemon that are going to be from the old generations. And each Pokemon can Dynamax. And instead of making one model but resize it, they took 4 individual models. So there's the normal Pokemon, there's the Dynamax Pokemon, and then there's 2 separate ones for when they start shrinking down. Because what happens is in battles they start shrinking down in size each turn. Instead of just doing that with the same model, they did 4 models of each Pokemon. So that's what? 400 times what? 4? How much is that? Let me look. I'm doing it for. Yes, 1,600.
1,600 models.
And keep in mind, there are 807 Pokemon currently, not including the new Pokemon. So, let's see. Okay, not including the newest Pokemon. So, 807 Pokemon times 4. And that's not including different forms for unknown and stuff. So, 807 Pokemon times 4 for the 4 forms. It's 3,228. And that's not including all the unknown forms and all of like the variations, Giratina, stuff like that. No, that's just standard. Jesus Christ. I think that's a whole other topic to talk about, but just like
That's why I'm thinking. That's why that there's only certain Pokemon being allowed in this game because of all the stupid 4 models for each Pokemon for no good reason.
my personal highlights for E3 were No More Heroes 3, because I'm a big fan of the No More Heroes games. I'm excited that we're finally getting a numbered sequel. I thought Travis Strikes Again was pretty fun, but I was waiting for a numbered sequel, and we're finally getting that. And Lego Star Wars. I'm excited that we can finally play all 9 movies. So that'll be really fun. I hope it has Rogue One in the solo movie in it, though. That would just make it perfect. But yeah, I think a lot of people's like favorite moment was probably the Smash reveals or Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah.
Check this out.
We have a special thing that we are going to be doing on this live stream. Crimson, you might do the introduction.
So we're gonna take everyone back to the summer of 1985. Now,
Ooh.
for those of
Communism
you who don't know,
communism was at
didn't
its all-time
exist.
high. Sorry.
so back in 1985, Coca-Cola changed their recipe. The reasoning behind this is they were losing sales to Pepsi, and this was like, I don't know, I guess their last case scenario or something like that. So they changed the recipe to make it better in taste tests than both original Coke and Pepsi, and that's why this whole thing was a big blown out controversy. It wasn't that people didn't like the taste of new Coke. They just didn't like the fact that the old brand was being replaced by this new brand. So what happened was about 3 months after they introduced new Coke, they brought back Coke Classic. And a common misconception was that new Coke was discontinued after this, but it was actually sold up until, I believe, the year 2000. So it's really only been discontinued for like 19 years. So people tend to forget about that little tidbit, that the two Cokes sold side by side up until the turn of the century.
But where?
I don't know how to respond to that.
So this year, Stranger Things, the popular Netflix show that takes place in 1980s, they partnered up with Coca-Cola to bring back new Coke in limited quantities as collector sets. And Crimson here actually got him and I these commemorative sets. They come with 2 bottles that are numbered, and then they come with 2 new Coke cans. And we are going to be taste testing them for you guys on the stream, and we're also going to probably put some pictures above what the collector sets look like on the screen. And yeah, I have mine right here. We both refrigerated ours.
Yep.
I hope.
Yes,
Okay.
I did.
And we have been waiting about a week to get into them. Almost a week, yeah. So we are going to open them up on stream and take a drink and let you guys know what we think. So you ready?
Ready?
3,
2,
1.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is that
It's not bad. It tastes.
Oh man. So
What?
this taste is very familiar.
Yeah.
I went to this with an open mind, and a lot of people said things along the lines of, "Oh, it tastes like flat Pepsi or whatever." I'm not getting that. What I'm getting is kind of a like a store brand type cola flavor.
Yeah.
You know, not okay. So, slipped out that there.
Like a great value brand.
Not the Great Value brand. I wouldn't say that, because actually, the Great Value brand is my least favorite cola. This is more like a I mean, I've got some local supermarkets, but this reminds me of the Market 32 cola. That's what it really tastes like to me.
I can see you, like, I remember you saying that new Coke became Diet Coke, like they juiced the recipe, they replaced the sugar or corn syrup with
with the
like
aspartame.
Splenda. Yeah.
The offers.
Yeah, I can taste the Diet Coke, but it's not Diet Coke.
So I mean, see, like that's the thing. When I drink this, it doesn't make me think of Coke. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I like I said, I do get
it tastes
cola.
Yeah, it tastes like a generic soda.
which it's not bad,
No, it's not. No, I'm not saying it's bad at all.
but granted, this is me, someone who absolutely loves the original taste of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I can see why this was discontinued after a while, because I personally don't think it's better than Coca-Cola.
It's a little underwhelming.
Yeah, it is. But I guess it was all the hype of, it was a recipe change. It did better than both Coca-Cola and Pepsi in taste tests before they unveiled it. So it is underwhelming, but excuse me. It's underwhelming, but it's not an awful soda.
Our consensus is, how would you rate this, like on a number scale? It was still like 1 to 5. 1 to 5.
1 to 5. As far as a standing on its own, everything with it, I would say it's probably a 4 for me. But if we're going off of with all the hype and mystery behind it, it's a 1. So.
Okay, so my scores are similar to yours. On its own, without any comparison between different sodas and stuff like that, it's a 4. 3 to 5, 3.5 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of what was your second one, hype?
Yeah, in terms of hype, how it compares to both Coca-Cola and Pepsi.
I won't say a 1, but I won't go higher than a 3. I'll like a 3.5. I'll say let's say a 2.5. I think it had a lot of hype around it.
Yeah.
I don't want to clearly judge it or anything, because it's just it's just a soda.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
But I feel like it's very underwhelming considering how they hyped it up through this campaign.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, with all the Max Headroom advertisements and that, it's not bad.
Catch the wave.
Catch the wave.
So, we're gonna take a quick break. Thank you, Crimson, for telling us about the whole new Coke story and doing this taste test with me. We're gonna be right back. But while we're taking a break, here is California Games for the C64. Enjoy.
And here is a stock photo of a squirrel.
Welcome back to ZapCast. I hope you guys enjoyed the music break accompanied by squirrels. So sorry, we're looking at something that we saw in our Discord channel. But anyways, guys, I have something very important to tell you guys. It's very urgent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is it?
Xbox is making their own deodorant in shower gel. So we can smell like a true gamer who smells of Cheeto dust and not showering in weeks. in pre-cum.
What about the
So-
Mountain Dew?
I think Mountain Dew is a pleasant smell compared to Cheeto Dust and pre-cum. Just saying.
That is true, actually.
Anyways, this article is by GameSpot on June 6th. The Xbox deodorant and shower gel revealed. Xbox creator response. Stephen Colbert weighs in. Featuring top notes of kaffir lime and winter lemon, aromatic. What's that word? Aromatic, herbal melody notes of mint and sage, and woody bottom notes of patchouli and clairwood. What does Xbox smell like? Well, if you buy your groceries from supermarkets in Australia and New Zealand, you may soon be able to find out. Just ahead of E3 2019, Microsoft has partnered with Lynx, known as Axe in the US, to create a new fragrance called Lynx Xbox. The range includes body spray, deodorant, and shower gel, so really all of your bases are covered. The official description is simply delightful. Lynx Xbox is a fresh scent of pulsing green citrus, featuring top notes of kaffir lime and winter lemon, aromatic herbal melodies of mint sage, woody. Yeah, you heard that. Containing a range of natural essential oils, the Xbox Lynx range comes with a sleek new look and features a body spray, deodorant, and shower gel. Xbox ANZ boss Tanya Chi said in a statement that users can spray or wash themselves with Xbox Lynx to power up before heading out the door in the morning. Hell yeah. Every gamers rise up. Xbox Lynx will be available from July at grocery stores and pharmacies across Australia and New Zealand. There's no word yet if it will be released in other parts of the world. The creator Xbox, Seamus Blackley, said on Twitter that he has no comment about the new on Xbox Body Wash. He seems very upset about its existence. Seamus Buckley says, I seriously and honestly have no comment. I have no idea what a comment would even be on this. I'm frequently thinking of just going out and going and drinking heavily at this point.
God.
That is the creator of Xbox saying that.
Here's...
Huh?
No, I'll let you finish it. Right. Put my thoughts on.
Comedian late night TV host Stephen Colbert, whose shows airs on GameSpot CBS, whose parent company owns GameSpot, also responded to the Xbox body wash with a joke of his own. Microsoft is releasing an Xbox shower gel, which is good because I've never washed my Xbox. Next up for Xbox is its E3 2019 press conference, which we've all seen, Keanu Reeves, blah, blah. So that's basically done with the article.
So, can I just say how brilliant of a matchup this is? Because the fact that it's Xbox and also Lynx, which is known as Axe in the US.
Yeah.
We already know that Axe body spray already has a cringy reputation to it. So adding Xbox to it is just absolutely glorious.
It's like I don't know what I thought was worse: seeing Halo on Mountain Dew cans, or this.
I'd probably say this, to be completely honest. It just seems so bizarre.
It is. It's. They should have done this in 2012 when Axe was so popular. You know what I mean? They were too late to do this. I feel like that it should have been done when the Xbox 360 was at the height. Like back when Xbox actually was a good console and a popular one.
Yeah.
2012. I feel like that's anywhere between 2008 to 2012 when Axe was popular and you saw it in every fucking school locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Every kid was drowning themselves in it. I feel like that would have been the perfect time to do it. It would have been really weird, but it would have been sensible. I don't know, a marketing move. Now it's just okay, Xbox One, who cares? Xbox Sugar, okay, who cares? You know what I mean?
It's kind of like when Burger King did the mac and Cheetos.
Yeah.
It
kind of, yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised this is an American product. It's an Australian product.
So our next article is Ed Sheeran and Heinz team up to release Edchup.
That just sounds so fucking dumb. Sorry.
Ed Sheeran chased a Heinz ketchup dream, and it has become a reality. On Wednesday, Kraft Heinz came out with Edchup in honor of the Grammy winner's love for the condiment in celebration of National Ketchup Day. It's actually real, and you'll be able to get your hands on one very soon, wrote Sheeran on Instagram to make the announcement, along with a photo of him kissing the bottle and hashtag the dream that keeps on giving.
Ketchup.
For its part, Heinz announced Edchup. It's here. It's perfect. The limited edition tips its hat to Sheeran with a new label. Instead of a regular tomato dangling from a vine, it's a tomato wearing glasses. But the taste isn't anything new. In fact, it's just Heinz regular ketchup in a 32-ounce bottle and are available from HeinzEtchup.com for $5 plus $2.50 for shipping. The Perfect singer-songwriter who is known for his love for the condiment has an image of the Keystone label tattooed on his bicep and carries the supplies of ketchup on his concert tours, and the event is not available at the places he stays. In April, Sheeran sent a feeler to Kraft Heinz on Instagram saying, "Yo Heinz, I have this idea for a TV ad if you want to do one. If not, I won't be offended. I could never be mad at you. Slide my DMs or have your people call my people. Lots of love, your biggest fan." Last month, he posted a caption saying, "It's happening," along with an image of himself behind the computer screen displaying Ed Sheeran x Heinz. And
that's it?
No. Sheeran played at PN. Oh, yeah, no, never mind. It's just talking about where he played last year.
I really don't care about that. No offense to anyone out there who likes that shirt. I really don't care about where he played. I have three things to take away from this article. Unless you're done. You're not done.
What do I take away from this article?
Yeah.
Well, so my takeaway from this article is I don't know if it's better, worse, or on equal playing grounds as the Xbox deodorant.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's basically just Heinz ketchup being released with a special label on it.
Yeah, it's actually this is one of my takeaways is actually compared to this. It's actually related to this. I've realized that this entire episode has just been product placements.
It has, because first we talked about E3, then Coke, then Xbox, now Heinz ketchup.
Like we did the taste test on the new Coke. That was a promotional thing. Now Xbox is making a promotional deodorant, and now there's this Edchup thing. I completely did not plan this to be like this, but I realized there's a theme with this episode. And what I was going to say is, the Edchup compared to the new Coke and the Xbox, what's different about each one is that new Coke was a thing that already existed, and they brought it back.
Right.
Xbox deodorant is a new formula, or maybe it's like a reused formula, but like it's still a new thing. Edchup is just the same thing, but with a fancy label.
That is
it's like if let's see here. It's like if Pepsi said, "Oh yeah, this Pepsi is Goodies inspired," and it's like watch out for like the. Actually, no, it's like the kids' cuisine meals.
Oh god!
It's like how they like the magic pudding was always like centered around like Frozen or Shrek or something, but it was the same magic pudding each time, and like the chicken nuggets were like shaped like Shrek's face or something, but they were still chicken nuggets. That's all this is. It's like sorry.
You know, that is a good point. No, and we also want to qualify that we are not sponsored by Xbox, Lynx, Coke, or Heinz ketchup. Just
or kids'
Speaking of sponsors, I'd like to take a minute to say that this episode of ZapCast is brought to you by Squirrels.
This episode of ZapCast has been brought to us by Dollar Shave Club.
No, by Squirrels.
Squirrels, yeah.
Squirrels, dude. Just Squirrels.
Second takeaway.
Squirrels.
Second takeaway is, you know how for example, you Crimson, you collect Coca-Cola, and you have some that are like still like sealed, right?
Yeah.
imagine someone like saving their Edchup bottle, never opening it. It's just like, can ketchup go bad?
I don't know.
If it's like does like the vinegar just rise to the top or something?
I really don't know.
Like, dude, like I feel like the tomato paste and the vinegar would just separate over time.
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Because ketchup has a pretty long shelf life on it, so.
Yeah, like I wonder, if it's collectible like Coca-Cola, or would it not be collectible?
Your guess is.
I'm looking this up right now. How long does ketchup last?
5.
2 years.
So.
To ketchup, because of the acidity of the tomatoes and the vinegar, the amount of sugar, ketchup has a pretty long shelf life. And an open container ketchup can remain stored up to 2 years past the print expiration date. Once the bottle is open, it will last another year in the refrigerator. So 1 to 2 years.
Yeah.
How would you preserve it? Like, is it possible to preserve it?
Well, from the Instagram photo, it looks like they're being sold in like the ketchup bottles that are already made from the red plastic instead of the green plastic. So
okay,
I mean,
you could just empty it out.
Yeah, you could just actually use the ketchup, and hell, if you wanted to, you could probably even like rinse it out and refill it. If you could, if you're that proud of your Edchup bottle.
Okay, so I guess that's the problem solved then.
Yeah.
This has been another episode of ZapCast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe and stay tuned for our next video. It's Commander Sparky signing out. Peace.
Peace.
Squirrels.
Peace.